National Theatre of Scotland and the Royal Society of Edinburgh present 13 Fragments.
1.
A Naked Back.
Can you see your name? No? Wait. I will write it in the air for you. Is that how you spell it? There is a time capsule with my name on it. All our names. And inside it, that year. This year. They will bury it for us here and plant a new rose. Call it the future. Call it Scotland. How lucky I am. How lucky we are.
The arched, muscular back drifts out of focus.
They will bury all these shackled days, tied to, tied down days, homework, homeschool, home, war zone. Mask, uniform, front line, phone line, bread line, life line. Wave through the glass, wave hello, wave help, wave it away. Dance alone in your kitchen. Say an iPad goodbye. Goodbye. All those days. Days we realised we knew more about ourselves but less, much less, about each other. The day they asked us to tell us, about what it meant to live a life, our life, here in this place, that our place, our life, mattered. And the days they asked if we could stop now. Hadn't they done enough now? This is not what they really wanted. Give us dancing now and songs about summer. Inside this brand new past, they will lay down our voices. Shh, now I'm talking. And our flag will be neatly folded. Is this who we are? Patriotic ramblings, tweet, tweet, shudder. Is this where we are? Tweet, tweet, mob, pylon, dog, whistle. The year we clung to our borders and dreamed of escape. Just not for them. Just not for them. Och, you talk, you talk, you talk, you talk as if we all had the choice to.
A naked back. Against a black backdrop, bright light illuminates the bronzed skin and casts a shadow across the hollow of the spine.
There is a woman. There is another. There is the other. There are the others. There is this one place. There is this one place. There was that year that never ended, that will carry on after the calendar changes. Two. There was that year. I walked with my friend along an empty beach, sitting 2 meters apart. She told me her dreams. I told her mine. Together, we missed our mothers. Watched the lapwings in the salt marsh, the women swimming in the sea. There was that year. We explained death to our children while sharing our laptops, watched death happen on the TV, up the road, in a care home, in a hospital bed over a bad connection. We watched death happen. We watched death move like fog. And was all that half watching, safe in this place, our place, this place, any different from last year and next year and next. We watch death happen, a man dying, calling for his mother, a school full of girls, a bookshop, a home, her home, a tower full of hope, full of dreamers, prayer, her children, a poet falling off a craft inflated with longing, drowning in the Mediterranean Sea. 3.
A neck.
If we were bears, we would have called it hibernation, escaping winter. We are not bears, so we called it other things. And no matter how much we reached out, we were always leaning in, holding back. But I missed standing with you. I did not do that. I'm sorry. But I felt my spine stiffen, felt my scream form. But what use is the tears of bystanders? But I'm not sure all this will stay buried, no matter how deep a hole they have dug. 4.
Legs.
That year they called it resilience, or 1,000 other things that are to make us feel special, to lay false gold at our feet. I have heard of women like this all my life. Cassandra, the trailblazer, the genius, the philosopher, the compassionate, the brilliant, the weary, the nurse, the doctor, the teacher, the artist, the daughter, the mother. They have always been living this way, giving this way, taking it on. Can we not say it shouldn't have to be so hard? Can we say that now? What use is applause to the exhausted? What use is applause to the overlooked, the underpaid? Can you see your name? No? Wait. I will write it in the air for you. Is that how you spell it? There is a time capsule with all our names in it. They will bury it for us and plant a new rose. They will call it our future. How lucky we are. How lucky. How so very. 5.
Forearms.
And we took what we were given and spun a web for them to catch us in, wore it like a crown, dressed it in like it was gold, like it was silk and not a trap. Tell us. And we didn't go out and protest because our children were restless and our mothers were failing and our work was calling and our bills needed paying, but we took to the night for just a moment to breathe before turning back and walking home. We were just walking. She was just walking home. 6. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not switching on. I'm not turning up. I'm not tuning in. I'm not holding your bloody hand. Not today. Not another day. Not another girl. Not today. Not today. I'm not gonna rise up. I'm not gonna stand up and fist up and kneel down. Not yet. Not today. Not another day, not another. I'm not taking this on. I'm not fighting your opinions. I'm not coming in. Today I'm drop weight, I'm pit bound, I'm levelling down, each level down. He took us whilst we slept, whilst we walked, whilst we danced, whilst we worked, I'm in the pit, buried neck deep. I'm with the devil today. When you called, pal, I was here. nailed to the cross, mate, building a pyre, mate, collecting all the fire, mate, winding rope to the trees. Mother, I'm not going out today. I'm not coming over. I'm hanging with all the wild girls, the quiet girls, the bad girls, the good girls, the other girls, all the other girls. Another girl, another girl. I'm swinging with all the dead girls. I'm swinging with all my dead girls. I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up. I'm pulled in, drawn drapes down, drawn crepe gown, drawn clown face, drawn corpse bride. I'm drowning in pulled sheets, holding of bed lamb, marked bell damn. I'm not going, not today. Today I'm down in the mud swamp, sleeping in dark pit. I'm sleeping in bright flashlight. I'm drowning in pulled sheets. I'm not today. Not another day. Not another girl.
A crumpled white bedsheet with creases scored across it.
Seven. She stands for another year in a chamber of echoes, prepares to list the dead. They cut to an advert for car insurance, to an old man in a hall of mirrors, before she even finishes saying their names. 8. In a dream, my grandmother appeared. Gold bangles, red silk, lily of the valley. She handed me rosemary. I took it. I took her hand, my inheritance, handed down in larch box. Find your coven, she whispered.
Black screen.
9. If we were real.
A statuesque woman with her chest wrapped in white cloth.
We would be as tall as statues, as permanent as a street name, as strong as a building named after our sister, built for our sisters to speak. Monuments would rise to meet the birds. Our ghost women.
Her square-jawed face has neatly cropped black hair and hooped earrings. She casts her cool gaze straight ahead before slowly blinking and turning to the right.
10.
Black screen.
I spent a day watching her grilled in the committee room, glued to her. Found myself crossing my fingers for her, holding my breath for her. Grew angry in my front room for her. All those days, all those women. Wrote a tweet, a post, a letter, phoned a friend, read my diary. I said, she said, he said, he said, he said. Took my power and used it. There, I thought, leaving my mark. Enough. And enough I heard back, but it was not an echo of my voice that I heard. It was a movement.
Falls to the floor.
11. I ditched their expectations for new weight. I watched my arms turn solid and strong, took myself into a cold sea, pushed and lifted myself to somewhere else, somewhere I wanted to be. 12.
She lies on her back, with only her naked arms and legs visible, stretched upwards as if suspended in space. Cast in shadow, her fingers and toes are pointed up, flexing gently back and forth. Her smooth calves and forearms drift out of view, leaving only her fingers and toes gently swaying in the darkness before they too vanish from sight. Inch by inch, beginning with her elbows and knees, her limbs begin to disappear from view.
We meet, as old friends, on a bench in the park, drink rum in the cold. She tells us she is done with coping. We get drunk on old stories. When the dark comes, we reach for each other's hands. The Trojan women wait at the edge of their burning city. Cassandra silently mouths the future at the edge of the shore. Her tears fall, silently salting the sea. No one will listen to her. No one will believe her. Not her. Not her. Not yet. I believe her. 13.
Her fingers and toes begin to emerge once again.
My daughter insisted that I go and watch her climb trees. She climbed up this one tree, went so high, so fast, so sure, I was left looking up. Look up. I was left holding back my fear, willing her on, my arms outstretched. Wait, let me write your name. Plant your grandmother's rosemary. Call it the future. Plant a new rose, call it Scotland, call it the future. If you like, I'll call it hers. I'll call it hers.
A National Theatre of Scotland and Royal Society of Edinburgh RSE co-production, as part of the RSE's post-COVID-19 Futures Commission. Find out more at rsecovidcommission.org.uk. With thanks to RSE Fellows Professor Lynn Abrams, Zinnie Harris, Dame Siona Reid and Talat Yaqoob. Writer, director and spoken by Hannah Lavery. Performer and movement director Natalie McCleary. Composer Beldina Odenyo. Filmmaker Beth Chalmers. Stage manager Babette Wickham-Riddick. Sound advisor Richard Price. Audio describer Christopher McKiddie. Further credits roll.